Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere.
Cook your shrimp, please. All of a sudden, my shrimp pan is burning up quite good.
All right, boys and girls, how we doing out there today? Hope you're doing all right. Let me, you know what they say, doesn't matter when you start, you know. Thought I had this set. Okay, got the background music set up. Now I got to set my mic. How you guys doing today? Thanks for stopping by to check me out as I work on my comic book some more. Bear with me a second. Doesn't matter how early you start, you're always going to be late if you're over 50, apparently. That should do the trick. You guys should be able to hear me pretty good now. Welcome aboard. We're going to pick back up where we left off on Sunday. Working on Regal Inferno. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Let's see. I got to get that cord out of the way. The best way to do that is going to be over here, I think. There we go. That ought to do it. Okay. How you guys doing today? I'm running late as usual. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, start of my work week. This is my Monday. My last day off was yesterday. I was up late doing my gaming stream, and man, had fun with a 19-year-old aspiring wrestler. I was doing a stream on a video game I really like, and he started talking wrestling, and he basically, I mean, I like to talk to my chat, and he wanted to talk about wrestling, so he basically hijacked the video game show, and we ended up talking about wrestling. I've got it up on my Facebook page and all my other social media. You guys need to go check that out. It was a lot of fun. But anyway, oh, you know what? I don't have my source material with me. I swear, it doesn't matter how soon you start, you're always going to end up late. You guys hang on a second. I'm sharpening my pencils, and I'm going to go get my source material, and we'll be ready to roll. Thanks for tuning in for the Comic Book Continues, guys. I'll be back in a second. Hang on. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so if you're tuning in for the first time, this is me documenting the work I'm doing on my comic book. Right now I'm doing the portraits of the characters just to get their facial features down. They're all based on members of my family, so I've got good source material here to go from. Got tons of pictures. Anyway, some light would be nice too. Swear to God, man. It's hell being old. All right. Now, let's see. If this chair would get where I want, and of course I can't. I've been shoved into a corner in my room and I can't do anything. I'm probably knocking the camera all over the place. All right. Let's see. Where were we at? Oh, yeah. We've got her sketched out. Want to make these impressions on her face for the lava grooving, that kind of thing. just to give me a little something to go by. Let's go ahead and get the picture up that we're working on here. So how's your week going, guys? Mine's going pretty good. It's just getting started, actually. Let's see. Where is the picture? Picture. It's way down here. Where is that thing? I know she's in here. Where is it? There's one of her, but the one I'm looking for is right there. Okay. If you're wondering, Regal Inferno is modeled after my daughter, and there's her gorgeousness, and that's what we're going on. I believe the picture was taken in when she was in school at Remington. She's got a criminal justice degree. And yeah, that's her. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these details fleshed out here. Is this my softer one? I think so. Yeah, this is my HB. All right, so watch what you're doing. Don't want to go too dark with some of this stuff. Okay. So, how are you guys doing today? Are you enjoying your week so far? Talk to me out there in the chat. Let me know what's going on with you. Like I said, I'm just getting started this week. Had a good weekend. Had some good streams, good interaction. I'm ready for a vacation already. Okay, so we decided we're going to put her in a ponytail, so this hairdo works. I do want to flesh that out a little bit better. I want that come out here, and then going up and flatten it out a little bit there. And I haven't quite decided if it's going to be flames for hair or what yet, but we'll figure that out. Is this? Oh, I'm back to my harder one here. Okay, so let's go ahead and flesh everything out here. I like where this is going. Let's get the ear, a little bit of ear detail in here. Now, like I said, if this is the first time you're joining, I'm doing the sketch work old school with pencils and whatnot, and then I'm going digital with my iPad when I have the time. Here pretty soon, I'm gonna when I get this last sketch done, this is the third of the characters. When I get American Fox's one done, our son, then I'm going to have to switch completely to digital and get this stuff done. So I really need to get with this one, my daughter, because she streams on her pad all the time, and I need to run a test on that to see how that's going to go. It won't be as high production value as you're seeing here, but something's got to be done if I'm going to get this done, don't you know? I'm just darkening up the lines so I can see them better when I transfer this to the digital media. So what's new out there? Tell me what's up. I'm following in the chat right here to my left. If you got questions or anything like that, let me know. Be glad to answer them. Basically just making shapes right now. All the detail work's going to be done in the on the digital side of things. Looks like she inherited the eyebrows. Okay. Of course, she's gonna have lava skin, guys. This should be a cool effect when I get it drawn up. When I settle in on the way I want to do it, this is gonna be looking really damn cool. You see, I've started putting in the cracks from the lava skin into her face, incorporating it. I'm just going with random lines, basically, to get started. If I like the way it looks, I'll keep them this way. If I don't, I'll go ahead and do something else. But the main thing is I'm having fun doing it, so, you know. Let's see, okay. I did like the way the mouth came out. She's got a bit of a smirk. She always does. Eyes. Yeah, I like the way this looks. I really do. I think that eye might be a little big, but she's got a quarter turn, so that'll be okay. Let's take a look. Now, if you don't know what I'm doing, the distance across an eyeball is the same as the distance between the eyeballs. And that's a lot bigger. But we can compensate with that rather easily. Let's pull this in. We'll just make her eyelashes a lot bigger on this side. And this side should be a little bigger anyway. Just that little nook gives it a whole lot of a different look. And in this picture, she had some wild eyelashes working. She really did. I'm kind of biased. I think she's beautiful. So now, got to get that crease in there. At the top of the eyelid, the crease where it meets. A little bit of a shadow in here, not much of one. At the bridge. And she's got a much deeper shadow on this side. Actually, we'll just go ahead and make that a hard in. A little bit of a hard out. And we'll shade that in just a tad. This is where the eyelid is creased here. So, you guys, let me know what's going on in the chat. What's new and exciting? Things have slowed down after the Johnny Depp trial, I'm seeing. Things are getting back to normal. No new movies this weekend I really wanted to see, so we stayed home from that. Well, my wife was in Biloxi this weekend. Shout out to Biloxi, birthplace of my brother. She brought back some really cool stuff. She got me a new shot glass, which I'm an old bartender. I love shot glasses. So, all right. You know what? These eyelashes look cool as dark flames, wouldn't they? Yeah, I'm gonna have to work on this. See what I want to do with that. Okay. And then let's get the. What do we got? Packers. I think it won't let me watch because I don't have Wi-Fi. That's quite possible, brother. That's quite possible. Do you have to have some Wi-Fi? If you're using your phone, you got to be on. Well, I mean, yeah, cellular. It's not going to do so well on cellular, especially if you're on a bad network. But thanks for tuning in anyway, man. You can watch it later on a replay. I'll have it up in a few days on YouTube, and you can watch it here later anytime. Just wait until you're on Wi-Fi and watch it But thanks for tuning in, brother. I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. That's a buddy of mine in the real world. He's a good fella. I haven't talked to him in a while. We lead busy lives around here. You didn't go to Biloxi, did you? If you're still in here and listening, did you go to Biloxi? I don't think he did, but... Anyway, if you're an aspiring portrait artist, let me show you the darkest lines in your portrait. One of them I'm drawing right now where the lips meet. The next one is going to be, depending on your light source. I mean, now if the light source is below the eyes, it'd be the bottom one, but most of the time the light source, in this case, the light source is up here and it's coming this way. So as you can see, I've already blocked out my highlights, upper right side of the pupil, and then your dark line's going to be the top eyelid where it meets the eyeball. That's going to be your darkest for sure. Okay. Yeah, I see you. I see you. No, I'm not talking to you, spam risk. Hey, what's up, baby doll? I'm drawing your picture. How you doing? Your eyeball is going to be your eyeball. Now, I was explaining about the shading of the eye and stuff, babe. How are things going with you? I got to get with you about how to stream from your pad, because I've seen you do it, and I'm going to have to start doing my digital work pretty soon, because when I'm done with David's portrait like this, then it's all digital stuff I got to do. So I'm going to have to get with you to find out how about doing that, because I've seen the go live button on Twitch, but I really don't know how to set it up or anything like that. I guess I'm going to have to do a test run on it or something so I can broadcast that. I'm trying to document this whole process, you know. Just got back from the pet store. Anna about to BB pink toe tarantula. Okay, she's going to buy a tarantula? Is that what I'm reading? Is that what I'm hearing? She's going to buy a tarantula? And the aquarium and everything to go with it? Is that what she's doing? Oh. I don't stream from the iPad itself. I screen capture using wireless software. Okay. All right. She bought one? Okay, cool. All right, well, I mean, I know I saw you with a cam hitting you, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to run a couple of test runs on it. You know me, I'm old school, but I am joining the 21st century. I am gonna do the thing I like about it is I can take a picture of this sketch, put it on there, put it in an art studio, and do the line work on there and not worry about ruining my sketch. If you follow me, that's why I'm doing it that way. So let's see. Yeah, okay, we got this crease on top of the nostril. That is her cheek coming out. And pretty much goes this way. Yep. Okay. Got a little bit of a shadow here. And we got a bit of a shadow right here. And then we got a little bit of one on this side. And a little bit of one right here. So, let's see. So what possessed you to do this portrait? You are the inspiration for the Regal Inferno character. Only you're going to be 7 foot tall and have lava skin. Anyway, I'm using your face. I'm doing promotional materials for. We've got a table at Geek'd Con. If you guys want to come into town and stay with us and go to it, your mother is the captain of Barkus and Meow this year, and she got to pick the theme, and she made it Barkus and Meow goes to Geek'd Con. And, you know, that's our comic book convention we have here in Shreveport, and it's going to be... She's already talked to the guy at the local radio station that runs the event, and he loves the idea, and he's given her a booth at it, and I'm doing posters for their booth to promote my comic book, and one of them I'm going to put together is I sent you all the pictures, but just so people know what we're talking about, this is a series of portraits I'm doing. First one I did was the character sketch for the Royal Fox, right? Let's see where my anime form, shaking my head. I can make it. I'm trying not to make it look anime. Some people don't like anime comic books. I'm not making a manga, but I should do that with your character. I should. I really should. Then I did a setup sketch for the Privateer's body, and then now I'm doing the portraits. And what I'm going to do, when I originally started this one of my face, I actually, you might see it faintly on the paper depending on how it looks here, but there was I had the other characters down here, and I said, you know what, since I'm using the digital medium, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do individual sketches of each one. So I did that one of me, and I'm just going to put them all together afterwards digitally. That's the one I did of Royal Fox, right? And then I'm working on yours. And it's kind of light because, you know me, I don't like to do anything heavy until I know for sure what I want. But if you look really close, there's cracks all in your skin because you've got lava skin. It's like it's cooling by the air, but yeah, you're a fire character. And you're 7 feet tall, too. So, anyway. And you're going to have long hair, damn it. I've had it with you people cutting your hair off. And I haven't decided if the hair is going to be flames yet or what. So, I'm just drawing it in. But I do know you're going to have a ponytail. That's why your hair is pinned like that. The original picture, you had it cut short and pinned back, I think. And I'm putting a ponytail on it. Do I have the... Yeah, I'm using HP. That picture you did the other day that you showed me was really, really good. My daughter that's there chatting with me in the chat, folks, she's a lot better than I am. She does it twice as fast. She just, well, you know, every generation gets better. But she is just fantastic. She really is. Highly recommend checking her out on Instagram. I think it's Void Calling is the name. Isn't that it? Your art thing? Thanks. I saw all the mistakes. Maybe I'll fix it digitally. Saw all the mistakes. Oh yeah. Well, Amanda, nothing ever is going to be perfect, but that is I recognize the guy right away. And that's the thing you're shooting for, right? Yeah, it's Void Calling. Check her stuff out on there on Instagram. And yes, you're going to have thick, long hair. Because girls should have long hair. That's just all there is to it. Sick of every girl I know having a boy cut. Ridiculous. You're girls. Got great manes. Show them off. Oh, yeah. But his prettiness didn't come out right. His prettiness didn't come out right. Oh, okay. Well, then keep chopping away at it. If you want to make that just a thing, just do it up, chick. You can do it. Dad, it's 2022. Gender doesn't exist anymore. Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, I guess your dad's a caveman. Yeah, it does. Sorry. Got agree to disagree with you there. All right, we're about done with this one. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. I just want to darken in some lines here so I know where I'm going with it when I get on the digital side of things. Oh, yeah, I got to finish the bottom lip there. Forgot about that. Well, let's see. Dead man, how you doing? It's Frank. I'm doing good, Frank. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm sitting here chatting with my daughter while I'm drawing a picture of her. How weird is that shit? Yeah, the other person in the chat's my daughter, man. If you could sell a year of your life for $500K, would you? No, I wouldn't. Sorry. Haven't you figured out money doesn't drive you, Dad, yet? You ain't figured that out yet? Let's see. You've only known me your entire life. What was I looking at? Oh, yeah, the lip. Yeah. Maybe half. Maybe half a year? No. Nope, not doing it. Can't do it. Won't do it. So, let's see. Hello, young lady.
Hi.
How are you?
Sorry to disturb you. I gotta get on here.
Well, it's cool. You're fine. It's all in the family here. Amanda's watching. But you own a home. I don't. So I would sell a year. Okay. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm in the back end. I'm on the back nine, Amanda. Yeah, I wouldn't sell any of my time. You can afford it. You're young. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Okay, that looks good. I like the way that's looking. You like the way this is looking?
I do.
All right. So, now I got to draw David. There you go. Got to take a picture of that here in a little bit. Let's see. That's why I'm going half a year. That's too bad. Half. Just give me half the money. I get it, Deb. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Amanda's asking silly questions in the chat. She said if you could make $50K to give up a year of your life, would you do it? I said no. She made the point that I'm a homeowner, she's not, and you know, that kind of thing. And she's young and I'm not, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Okay, let's see. Ooh, wait a minute. Is that a good one to Dave? Ah, he's smiling. I need to get one of those harsh ass military pictures of him, right? Let's see. Do I have any of him in uniform? I wonder. Because he's gonna have a uniform. Wait, oh, what did I see back here? There we go. There's the military ones. There they are. Oh, that's a good one. My gosh, I had no idea his eyebrows were that thick. Let's see. Wait. What? I might have a good David pick. I've got tons of them, babe. I'm gonna probably use. This one's a little bit blurry, but I'll probably go with something like this. Um, that one's a little blurry though. Why didn't you pay a professional photographer to do this, or did Jeffrey do this?
I did that.
You did these at the park
Yes.
with them?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, now I know why they're blurry. Okay. Good pictures though. I mean, it's just. Oh well, no, this one's not blurry. Haha. Here you go, Amanda. You were in these pictures too. There's Manners and Dave, and that one's not as blurry. There we go. It's still grainy as hell, but I can do something with that. Look at that, sweetheart. Yeah. I just need something. Yeah, you know. You know. You were still, I think you were in high school and he was in the Army already. Yep. Long time ago. In a neighborhood not far away. Yes. But this is perfect because I want to put a beret on him. He wears a beret. Right? Rhonda? He's the ex-military guy. Let's see. Well, I'm going to get back to my lunch break. I'll talk to you. I'll hopefully catch you on DCO Thursday or Friday. I'm off on those days. Thursday and Friday are really busy for me, man. You might see me Friday. Thursday, I've got a talk show I do with my brother, so I'm not going to be on then. Let's see. My face looks like it was stung by 50 bees. No, it doesn't. That's just the quality of the picture, you goof. She's a goof. My daughter is a goof.
Yep. I'm going to get ready for,
Yeah, I know. You got shit to do. You bringing back dinner, huh?
yeah,
Okay. Are you going to be home before 9 o'clock?
I hope so.
Okay. All right. If you're not, I'll take care of myself. No problem. I got stuff.
And things.
Stuff and things. Love ya. See ya. Yep. Let's see. No, I had lots of... baby fat. Ask Rhonda. She knows. She'll get it. Oh, okay. Well, she's on her way out the door. She's got crew stuff. So, you know, what you gonna do? She's got crew stuff. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a good picture to use. Let's see. Top of the beret. Let's go in here. I always go too big to start and then get smaller. Do you do that, Amanda? I'm pretty now. It's okay. You were pretty back then. Shut up. You think I have ugly children? I don't think so. You were born of two really good-looking people, okay? So I don't want to hear that mess. Haha, I do actually. Let's see. Yeah, you always do that. You draw big and then you get smaller. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure what kind of hair I'm going to give him yet, because he's a fox character. He's the American fox. He's like his mama. He's a fox. Look at this taxi cab with the doors open. Look at this guy. This actually makes it really easy to draw with this pixelated picture, because you can put many, many different shapes in here. But anyway. So how's life treating you? You off today? Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get another picture to reference for his main details in his face, but... boy has got some eyebrows. You got the brows going on. Okay. Yeah, you're off. Cool. I'm still having problems with Zoom. I think I may be getting another way of doing meetings because that's just, it's starting to chap my ass, those people. So, well, they sent me another message yesterday that they shut down my account and I have to reset my password again for the second time in 2 weeks because of suspicious activity on my account. And I didn't even touch it since I talked to them for 2 hours on the phone last Friday. And yesterday I get a suspicious activity thing on my account thing. It's getting stupid. I just don't know that I'm going to stick with them. That brow is strong in our... Yes, it is. The eyebrows are strong with this one. Let's see, okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous, Amanda. You wouldn't believe it. I haven't detailed the whole story to you yet, but I was just on the verge of starting up lessons. I was gearing up for it, and there was a hack to my account, and yeah, it's become a big scrape. And what's funny is when I first started the Zoom thing last year, I had problems with them last year. They keep my account keeps getting charged for shit I'm not buying, and they're trying to say I'm getting hacked and stuff, and I don't think it's the case. Hell, I tried to get my service renewed with them a Friday. That's what I was doing for 2 hours. Use Skype. Yeah, I'm thinking about using other stuff. Yeah, absolutely. But let's see. God, his face looks fat, doesn't it? Yeah. I've got to extend that out a little bit. Let's see. Okay. Let me put this down to the side. Now that I've got it started. Stop that. Okay. Come on. Really? That's as big as it'll go? Okay, whatever. All right. We've got to thin his face up. Really, that's all we got to do is thin his face up. I gave him serious baby fat. But he's definitely got the crimson chin. The edges of the face and jawline are the last thing I render because I always make it too big and have to bring it in. Yeah. Well, here, if you watch the rest of my videos, I've been getting the features. I had yours down in 2 seconds. But yeah, that's definitely the way you want to go. And this is for people that don't know and have and want to learn how to draw portraits. Just remember to make your base for the proportions. The distance across the eye is the same as the distance between the eyes. So if you get that set and you get the size of each eye done and draw that in, you have a reference to measure out the proportions on the rest of the face. Okay? It's a very simple. That's the first thing I learned in drawing portraits. The distance across the eye equals the distance between the eyes. You just set those three, draw that in, and you can do all your proportions off of that really easily, measuring it out if that's something you do. I don't do a lot of measuring because I'm pretty good at feeling things out. Like, I like the center of this. I just have to bring the sides of his face in to make it look thinner. I had him looking too fat. And that's what I mean about drawing big. That's what me and my daughter are talking about here. That's what I mean about drawing big and then going smaller, that kind of thing. But yeah, I've already, I don't know if I told you, but during one, let's see, the distance between two butt cheeks is one butt cheek. Exactly. That's if you've got a huge gap. Yeah, sure. No, not quite. Matter of fact, if butt cheeks are symmetrical, I'd be shocked. God, you threw me off with that silly shit, you crazy person. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I got to show you this. I don't know if I told you about it, but I actually gave a lesson during one of these streams. I think it was when I was drawing my face. Hang on. Get back to my face. Yeah, I erased it, but this guy came on and he wanted to know. He wanted to do a picture of one of his family members, and he wanted some tips on how to draw a face. So I showed him I think I've shown you the bicycle spokes thing with the iris of the eye. You see this right here? It's kind of light because I've erased it. But I actually, right here, while I was drawing this, I showed him how to draw an eye. You can go back and watch the video. It's up on YouTube. But yeah. And your mother is like, you have got to start teaching because you love doing it. And I was like, yeah, I do enjoy teaching. So that's why I'm trying to get the video going. Let's see. In uncharacteristically vulnerable confession, local stream acknowledges fear that butt cheeks are not symmetrical. Yes. Awesome. I am so glad you got a sense of humor. My gosh. All right, let's see. Yeah. So this is looking good. I just had, I got to bring this side in too, but just trimming that side of the face really has improved this completely. He does have kind of a square chin. He's got the crimson chin, no doubt. And I really think this side of his face looks about right, actually. Might bring it in a little bit, but not much. Because he was skinny back then, man. And I'm seeing kind of a... Yeah, he's got those cheekbones going on. So yeah, let's see. Okay. I like where this is going. Now that's the bottom of his chin. And I'll bring the neck down here. And he's going to have the uniform. This is really a good picture to do this on because he's a military guy in the comic books. They call him the American Fox. He's the leader of the Interstellar SEALs, man. Looks like him already. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. We're going to save doing details on him for the next stream. But I just want to get the outline in. Of course, his eyes. We'll go ahead and get the irises in. Get the, let's see. Looks like the colors. Okay, the light source is on this side this time. Here's our light up here. So we're going to put highlights here. And... I mean, this picture's so bad you can't see any of this. I'm just doing this off of experience only. Let's see. Looks like him already. I think nose is funniest part to do. Yeah, you just got to remember when you're doing the nose. Funnest part to do? Yeah. Yeah. When you're doing the nose, just remember everything. I tell people this all the time. Learn how to draw and shade a sphere. Learn how to do that. Because everything in the face, there are no hard lines in the face. There's very few. If somebody's got one, then there are... they're really... they've got some great bone structure, basically. But everything, the ball of the nose, the nostrils, everything's curved. So remember that when you're shading it. Just find the circular shape in there. Yes, and nose is 3D. Yep. People's noses diverse as fuck. Yes, they are. Absolutely. And no two are the same. And you know what, Amanda? I'm glad you love doing that. It's the one part of the face that I can't stand doing because if you do one wrong stroke, it throws the whole picture off. Because somebody's nose is very unique, like you said. It used to be the part I hated doing. And I still, to this day, when I'm shading a nose, I'll pull back and not put as much shading in there, because especially with a woman's nose, if you shade it too much, you make them look like they're 60 years old, even if they're 20 or 30. You know, not anime line. Yeah, that's the easy way to do it, isn't it? Just. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna save the details on him for the next stream. Okay, so let me get over here and do my advertisement. I'm glad you watched today, young lady. Let me keep from killing my camera here as I switch over here. Glad you guys tuned in. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the two artists bantering back and forth here. She's good for some comedy for sure every time. But listen, we do this every Tuesday here on Joe's Atmosphere. I'm usually known as Papa Joe Gamer on the rest of my streams, but I'm Joe's Atmosphere on this one. And we do this every Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. We're on for about an hour doing some sketching on the comic book. It's my passion project. I've been writing this guy for about 20 years now, and I'm finally putting pencil to paper and making it all come to life. So please join us for that. And anything you see here is going to be up on YouTube in a couple of days. Matter of fact, I'm about to upload some stuff from this weekend. I think Sunday's stream of this is going up here pretty quick. So join us for that. Tuesdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. And, of course, on my nights off, you can get your fill of games, cocktails, and fails. Papa Joe Gamer up way too late trying to stay up to keep my nighttime schedule because I work nights at a call center. And we have a lot of fun. If you guys want to see a particular game or something, I've got PS3, 4, and 5, and an Xbox 360. I've got all those systems and all the games that I had for them. I'm trying to get another PS2 as soon as I can find one to add that to the inventory. I've still got the games for it. I just, apparently in a garage sale last year, I sold it and didn't know. But anyway, that comes your way Monday and Tuesday mornings really early, midnight to 3 a.m. Central and 1 to 4 Eastern. And be sure to tune in every Thursday as the Brothers Hack the Matrix. Amanda's Uncle Dan and I do a talk show every Thursday. Let's see, you doing any PC games? No, I don't play on PC, darling. I do not do it. Anyway, the Brothers Hack the Matrix. It's a talk show, and it's born of conversations he and I had while he was on his way home from work in a major city in the U.S. He had like an hour to an hour and a half commute, and we'd talk about current events and movies and sports and all the stuff we love. We turned it into a talk show. We're about a month and a half in, and you can see it this Thursday live right here on Twitch at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. You guys have a good day out there. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Amanda, I love you. It was good to talk to you. And you guys have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Take care out there.